Hi guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be using one brand of makeup, and that is the NYX brand. I really love NYX because they are a very affordable drugstore brand, but very good quality as well. So if you're interested to see how I got this look, then let's get into the video. Okay, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to apply today is the NYX. This is called #this is everything lip oil, and I like using this on the days that I'm using a liquid lipstick because I find liquid lipsticks are quite drying on the lip. So I'm going to apply a little bit of this at the beginning before I start putting my makeup on, and I find it just helps it settle into the skin and helps the lipstick apply better. So we'll let that settle in there. So the first thing I'm going to go in with, you know, it's my favorite. It's the Angel Veil primer. So I'm going to go in and apply that just a little bit. I don't usually use a lot of this one, but I especially put it right where all of my wrinkles, like on my forehead, and also in this area here where I have large pores, and it just helps your foundation apply better and last better throughout the day. And I do like that to settle in for about a minute or so, and before we start going in with our foundation. Now, some of these products are going to be new products. Some of them are going to be familiar ones that I've shown in other videos, just like that NYX primer that I just used. So it's kind of a first impression video as well, but I really love NYX. I think that they've really stepped up their game the last couple of years, and have come out with some really awesome products. So we're going to go in with today a BB cream by NYX. I was in the store and I was looking at the foundations they had. The one foundation, I think it's called the Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, but I think when I was reading it, it was geared more toward like a normal to oily skin, where I have more of a normal to dry skin. So and then they have another one that is like a dropper foundation, and I haven't used one of those yet. So I was like, well, you know what, why don't I go in with a BB cream, because it is summertime and I do like to wear a lighter foundation, BB cream, that sort of thing throughout the summer. So I did go in with this one here, the BB, it's just called BB Cream Beauty Balm Smooths, Moisturizes, Primes, and Preps. And I have this in the shade Golden. So we'll see how well this matches up with my skin tone. I think I'm just going to apply it directly onto my face. Again, I don't know how much to use yet, so we'll see if that's enough. And I'm just going to go in with my sponge and blend it all in. Okay, so it's not a bad coverage. BB creams usually don't give you a lot of coverage, so yeah, actually this isn't bad so far. I'm not expecting it to, you know, cover up a whole bunch of my flaws like freckles and stuff like that, but you don't expect that really from a BB cream anyhow. You just want it to kind of even out your skin tone. And if you find a BB cream isn't enough coverage for you, you can always go in with a CC cream, and that just gives you a little bit more coverage. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit more. I just want a tiny little bit more coverage, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit more here, my nose. I'm going to put some actually on the sponge, and I'm going to do my neck area, because even though it's a BB cream, you still want it to be all seamless going down, just like a foundation. So overall, not bad. I think the color choice was good for my skin tone, and it actually is quite a nice coverage for a BB cream. So I will give it, yeah, I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I think that's done a really nice job. Okay, so next we're going to go in with concealer. Now I have a couple of different types of concealers that I've used over time here. There's the NYX HD Photogenic concealer, and then there I have two different colors of the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. One is in the shade Light Ivory, and one is Vanilla. So today I'm going to go in with the Vanilla shade. When I picked up, what did I just say, Light Ivory, when I first tried it out underneath my eyes, I found it was really, really light. I do like a lighter, brighter under eye, but this one was too much. So I've been starting to use it just as my highlighter through the center of my face. I just didn't feel like taking it back to the store, so that's what I've been using it for. So we're going to go in with the Vanilla shade. This one's really, the HD one's really good for if you are going to be out on a date and you're taking a lot of pictures, that sort of thing, like a wedding or something. That would be really good because you're not going to get that flashback. But I really do like the NYX, how they have that nice wand. So we're going to go in under my eyes and See, well, yeah, it is quite light, but we'll make this work. I'm just putting it in the area where I have the most discoloration. I'm not doing the whole triangle thing like you see some other YouTubers doing. I think as our skin gets older, it just doesn't look as good. So yeah, that actually gives me nice coverage. It's covering up my discoloration under my eyes. I haven't used any sort of color corrector today because I wanted the concealer to do its job. And I always try and get these little folds in the, I don't know if you guys have that too, I get little folds in the corner of my eyes. Very annoying. But that's what these little sponges are for. They're great for that. Yeah, that does give really nice coverage, and so far I can see that it's not even giving me any sort of creasing under my eye there, so that's always a good sign. And then we're going to go in with that other one I was talking about, that other color, and I'm just going to highlight the center of my face. And this one's really light. But again, all we're trying to do is just balance out our face from the concealer that we put under our eyes. All right, next we're going to go in with the powder. So the powder I'm using today is the NYX Banana color. And this is the HD finishing powder. I usually use a loose setting powder, but today I want a little bit of a brighter under eye. So I'm going to just put a little bit on my sponge first, and I'm going to do my under eye area. And then I'm just going to use my brush and do the rest of my face. Okay, so next up is brows. So this is a new product for me. I haven't used a NYX brow pencil before. So I have this in the shade Taupe, and this is the micro brow pencil. So I don't know, it was kind of hard to see in the store whether this was going to be too light for me. I did swatch it, but there were some other ones that seemed a little bit too dark. So we'll give this a try. If not, I can always exchange it at the store and get a different color. But I like how it's like that, the spoolies on this end and then the pencils on this end. So we're just going to first go in with the spoolie and just brush those brow hairs. Okay, so we're going to give this a try. So yeah, I think it's just a little bit too of a light brown for me. I think I need a little bit of a darker one, so I may just have to exchange this one. So the actual pencil is nice. I do like the actual pencil. Just for me, it's not the right color, so I'll just need to get a different color. But yeah, I do like the softness of the pencil. But yeah, like overall, not a bad job. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with some eyeshadow. So I've been using this, actually, the NYX palette a lot. This is the Ultimate Shadow Palette. And again, it's those nice, warm, neutral shades that I like. I'm probably going to stick to more of these top shades up here today. I always use, this is my favorite blending brush from NYX. And this is the number 16, but it's just such a nice little soft tip on the end. So it's great for blending. So I'm first going to go in with this browny tanny shade right here, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. Again, it's just a nice warm neutral brown. And then next I'm going to go in with the color right next to it, which is more of a darker chocolate brown, and I'm just going to apply that to the outer part of my eye just to give it a little bit of depth and warmness. I'm just ever so slightly going to bring it right into my crease. And I'm blending that out right out to my brow bone. That just helps kind of give it a lifting effect. And then I'm going to go in with this color here. It's just a creamy vanilla color. And I'm going to put that on the inner corner, like just in the inner part of my eye. Just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. And then I'm just going to use those same shades, and I'm just going to do under my lower lash line. And I'm not going to bring it all the way across. I'm just going to stop maybe about halfway. Yeah, that concealer, as I'm doing my lower lash line, it's really nice because it is not creasing at all under my eye, which is sometimes quite unusual for a concealer. I've had other concealers before where like as soon as I put it on, it's creasing. So this is really nice. Okay, so now that the eyes are done, I'm using a new product for me. So this is the NYX Retractable Eyeliner, and I have this in the shade Black. So we're gonna see how this goes. I'm hoping it's almost like their lip liner. So I'm hoping that this is like that as well. I do like the retractable feature on it. So we'll see how soft this is. I usually gravitate to more of a gel liner, so let's give this a try. Oh, so it's very, holy smokes. It is really pigmented. Wow. And very soft. Wow, that is a really nice eyeliner. Holy smokes. I know you're not supposed to pull your eye back when you're putting on eyeliner, but it's really hard as my eyes are getting older here to get through all of those wrinkles. So I do have to pull it back just a little bit. Okay, so very impressed with this. This is a big thumbs up for me. Okay guys, so you can see I look a little bit different, and that's because this is the next day. And the reason for that is I was in the middle of editing my video, and there was a little bit of a glitch. The portion that I'm going to show you coming up here was corrupt on the clip. So I've had to reshoot this, but it's been a bit of a comedy of errors, so to speak, because right in the middle of editing, I was running out to get my eyebrows waxed. So hence why I am quite red all in this area here, because I've just come back from that. And then I couldn't put on the same shirt because that's actually going in the laundry right now in the washing machine. So I can't wear that. So I couldn't even fool you guys and say, hey, you know what? Just carrying on. So anyhow, we're just going to carry on with this. And the reason I wanted to just kind of reshoot this for you guys is because this is like the best part of the video for me yesterday, was because this mascara that I'm going to show you is like literally the bomb. It is the best mascara I've tried in a long time. So just bear with me for a couple minutes. You'll see that I'm just going to basically sit and demonstrate the mascara for you. I'm going to keep the audio the same that I was talking about yesterday, because there's a bunch of things that I was talking about that I want you guys to hear. So you will see me kind of, it may mesh, it may not mesh, but just kind of bear with me and you'll probably get, it's going to be like a little comedy act. And hey, maybe it'll keep you guys tuned in to watch the video. So without further ado, we're just going to get into applying the mascara. So I'm not going to put any lashes on today because I'm using a new mascara. So this is called Worth the Hype. And this is, I have in the shade black as well. I wanted kind of the focus to be just on the mascara without any lashes going on. So let's see how this is. Oh, it's a really nice wand. If you can see that. Yeah, really nice wand. So let's give this a try. So yeah, it is lifting my lashes, and it's coating like each individual lash, so that is always a good sign. So I'm first going to go on with one coat each, and then I'll do another coat. But wow, actually that looks really, really nice. I think I have found a new favorite mascara. Wow, you guys. So you can see this is the eye. I've put 2 coats on that. This one still has the 1 coat. Look at how much fuller it looks with the 2 coats. Holy smokes. That is great. And it's not clumping at all. Yep, I think I found my new next favorite mascara. I am a bit of a mascara junkie anyhow. I've tried all sorts of different types. I usually gravitate towards more of the L'Oreal's, which actually, as I'm thinking about it, would make sense with this because if I'm not mistaken, NYX is, I believe, owned by L'Oreal. So for them to make a really good mascara, that doesn't surprise me. And NYX products, just so you know, are also, it's a brand that's also cruelty-free. So if that's important to you, that's just a little note. All right, so this is with 2 coats on, and I've also done the lower lash line. That is a great mascara. Wasn't clumping. It got all of my little individual lashes in the corners, so that was great. I'm very surprised by that one. So the next one I'm going in with now is some bronzer. So this is the NYX Matte Bronzer, and I have this in the shade Light. I was kind of going by the box color, so we'll see what it looks like once I get it applied. That's what the packaging looks like. Oh, so it is like it's actually quite, and I like that it has a mirror. That's really nice. So we'll see. It's a nice brown. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so it's actually not a bad brown. I just have to watch how much I've put on my brush here because I put a little bit too much because I wasn't sure how powdery it was going to be. So I'll just blend that out actually with a little bit of my sponge. And if you ever have anything like that, you can know your sponge is great for things like that. If there's like any little mistakes, you can always blend them out. So yeah, it's quite a pigmented bronzer. So I'm shaking a bunch of that off now this time, so this side isn't going to be as pigmented. And I always run it along my hairline. And bronzer is one of those things that it's anywhere that the sun would normally hit your face. So I put a little bit sometimes on my nose and on my chin, and I make like the letter 3. So up here on your brow line, up on your cheeks, and then down on your jawline. Yes, that definitely bronzes you up. Holy smokes. And yeah, like I said, it's not a bad brown, like a bronzy color. Sometimes they can be really like an orange looking bronze, but this is quite nice. It's a warm color. And I always run the bronzer down my neck as well, just to blend everything in. And I'll even do my earlobes. You'll probably see in my videos that I never wear earrings, and the reason for that is my holes have actually closed up. You can see that there's holes there, but I haven't worn earrings in probably 20 years. I just like it didn't matter what kind of earring I would wear, they would always be infected. They would just be red and inflamed, and so I just stopped wearing earrings, and that seemed to solve the problem. Yeah, I'm really liking the bronzer. It actually blends in really nicely with the brown from the eyeshadow, so it's all coordinating together. Next is blush. So I've used this one on my channel before. This is the NYX Baked Blush and Illuminator Bronzer, and it's called Wanderlust. But I think this is such a pretty peach color, and I think as we age, when I see a peach color on an older woman, I think it just looks very flattering. So that's why I try and gravitate towards more of a peachy tone. And I don't put a lot on. I just putting just a little bit, just to give me a little bit of color on my cheeks. And I always make sure to push it right back into my hairline. And next we're going in with the highlighter, and this is the Born to Glow, and this is in the shade Chosen One. And you can see it's well used. I think I've used this one in another video as well too. So it's just a really pretty highlight. Nice, look at how it's just such a nice subtle glow. Beautiful. It's not one of those blinding highlights, but it just lets you know that there's some cheeks there. Okay, and I'm just going to put it down the center of my nose and on my cupid's bow. And I'm also going to take it and put it in the corner of my eye, just to highlight that area. Oh, I love always doing that little part of your eye. It just seems to open your eye area up. And I'm going to run that same highlighter. I'm just going to put a little bit under my brow bone. Again, just highlights that area. Okay, then next I'm going with, you know what's my favorite, it's the NYX Retractable Lip Liner, and this is in the shade, just give me a second, Nude. I think this is the best lip liner out of even high-end lip liners. It's just the perfect shade of nude, and it's so soft. And I usually fill in my whole lip area, and it just helps your lipstick stay on longer through the day. Okay, so I have 2 shades of the NYX. One is the NYX Liquid Suede. This is a cream lipstick, and I have this in the shade Tea and Cookies. And then I also have this color here. It's the NYX Lingerie, and I have this in the shade Lace Detail. I think I'm going to go in with the pink, because this is more of like a fall kind of color, so I think I'm going to go in with the pink one, kind of give it a summery look. Yeah, see, this one's so nice and creamy. And I usually let that just dry a little bit before I press my lips together, and that just gives it time to set. And then the final touch today is I'm going to go in with the NYX Dewy Finishing, or it's not a finishing, it's a setting spray. So I'm going to give it a bit of a shake. I haven't used this one before. I usually go towards the Maybelline one, so I'm going to give this a try because I like a dewy finish. Okay guys, I'm just going to go off camera real quick, do my hair, and I will be right back. So my final thoughts with all of the NYX cosmetics that I tried today are all very positive. I really enjoyed the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. This is going to be my new favorite. I love how now that it's dried down, it just makes them look so full. And that's without any lashes on, so I'm very, very happy with that. The eyeliner, I'm really liking that one as well. It was very soft and it's waterproof. So if I wanted to do more of a dramatic eye look today, I would have just put it into the waterline, and that would have kind of made my eyes pretty dramatic, but I just was trying to do a neutral look today. The matte bronzer, really, really like this. It's such a nice tanny, browny color, very matte. So I like that. I don't like a lot of shimmer with my bronzers. And then the Beauty Balm. So I did really like the Beauty Balm. I like the coverage now looking at it, that all my makeup is done. Yeah, it looks really nice and natural looking. So it lets my natural skin kind of peek through without looking too heavy and too cakey. So really like that. The only thing that didn't work 100% for me was the eyebrow pencil, but that's just the color wasn't right for me. There was nothing wrong with like the actual formulation or the actual pencil. It was very soft, so I'll just need to get a different color for that. But otherwise, very surprised at all of this. So a big thumbs up to NYX for stepping up their game and making very affordable drugstore products. So I know everybody appreciates that. Yeah, so I think that's it, guys. So until next time, I hope everybody has a great week, and I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.